I caught my girlfriend whispering love to another man while lying right next to me, and from that moment on, everything in my life took a turn I never saw coming. My name is Adrian. I was in my late 20s when I met Fiona. She was warm, sweet, and carried this effortless charm that made every day feel lighter. We built a relationship that felt peaceful, no drama, no games, just two people who believed they had found something real. We spent weekends watching movies, cooking together, and sharing dreams about the future. I trusted her deeply. I thought she trusted me too. And for a long time, the world made sense because she was in it. But slowly, things shifted. Fiona started guarding her phone like a dragon guarding gold. She'd laugh at messages and turn her screen away the second I walked by. She started dressing better for simple outings, brushing off my questions with a smile that felt rehearsed. Her affection dipped. Our conversations dried up. When I brought it up, she said I was being insecure, that she still loved me the same. I forced myself to believe her. I didn't want to be the guy who doubted the woman he loved, but it felt like I was losing her piece by piece. One night, I woke up to the soft sound of her voice. She was facing the wall, phone pressed to her ear, whispering promises she hadn't made to me in months. She said she missed someone. She said she hated pretending around me. She said she couldn't wait until they had another night together. My chest tightened. My hands trembled. I lay there frozen, listening to the truth spill out of her mouth like poison. When she finally slipped out of bed to take her call somewhere else, I stared at the ceiling, feeling everything inside me collapse. But I told myself to wait, to think, to see it for myself before confronting anything. The next day, I told Fiona I had plans in the evening. She barely reacted, just said she'd stay home and rest. That was my confirmation. Fiona never passed up a chance to go out together. I left the house, circled around the block, and waited. She walked out 15 minutes later, wearing her favorite dress. A car pulled up. She ran to it like she'd been starving for that moment. They drove off, and I followed. Every turn, every stoplight, felt like someone tightening a rope around my chest. They pulled into a quiet spot near a row of trees. I watched them through the shadows, their hands, their laughter, their closeness. And then Fiona kissed him the way she once kissed me. The sight broke something inside me so deeply that for a moment I couldn't breathe. I could have confronted her right there, but I didn't. I walked away, letting the anger settle into something colder, sharper. I wanted a revenge that didn't involve yelling or chasing or begging. I wanted something that made her feel the weight of what she had done without me lifting a single harmful finger. So I spent the next week being calm, patient, and strangely kind. I saved screenshots of messages she left open. I saved a short video from that night. I waited until she thought the world was normal again. One evening, I told her I had a surprise for her. She looked excited, probably thinking it was something romantic. I handed her a small envelope and watched her face shift as she pulled out a stack of printed screenshots and still images. I said nothing. She tried to talk. She tried to cry. She tried to deny everything. I simply stood up and told her I hoped the man she chose would treat her better than she treated me. She reached for me, but I stepped back and walked out the door without looking behind me. That silence, it hit her harder than any confrontation ever could. She messaged nonstop for days afterward, begging for another chance, apologizing, blaming herself, blaming him. I blocked everything. Life felt strange at first, like learning to walk again. But day by day, I felt myself growing stronger. I spent time with friends, picked up old hobbies, rediscovered pieces of myself I had forgotten. I realized I had lost myself long before I caught her cheating. And now, for the first time in a long time, I felt free. Karma has a way of circling back. I heard from a mutual friend that the man she cheated with left her only weeks later. She tried to fix things, but her own lies trapped her. The same chaos she created swallowed her whole. Meanwhile, I learned to build a life without her, one that felt steadier and cleaner. Here's what I learned. Betrayal doesn't define you. Revenge doesn't always need fire and fury. Sometimes, the most powerful justice is walking away and letting truth do the work for you. Karma always finds the ones who think they can outrun it. For more real-life stories of heartbreak, revenge, and transformation, make sure you subscribe to SilkMirror and never miss the next chapter of resilience and justice.